This is Coogan Castles for IFLC in association with Mackin's Marbar. We're at the high stakes weigh-in here in Manchester. With me I've got Eddie Hearn. The weigh-in isn't actually in this calf, it's actually outside and it's absolutely packed.
Still got half an hour to go. It's looking good.
Looking good.
Like you, Coo, you're looking good.
Thank you very much.
Well.
Thank you very much, Edward.
I see you get a little bit more puff back in your cheeks.
Don't say that.
It's true. You were too skinny before. So, you know.
Anyway, so explain to me something about the running order of tomorrow night. Collars at the end. Why is collar at the end?
Do you know what? It was actually the request of Scott Quigg. Scott Quigg didn't want to ring walk later than 10:15. Crawler will be ring walking probably like 10:40, 10:45. But another reason as well is I didn't really want Quigg and Frampton clashing. So Quigg will be on about 9:15, 9:20. And obviously Frampton will probably be on about 10 o'clock. So I thought, you know, it doesn't really make sense. And Crawler sold a lot of tickets personally. You know, Quigg has too. I mean, there's always people say, oh, Quigg don't sell any tickets. Trust me, Quigg's done over 1,000 tickets just on his own. So, and there's not many fighters in the country that do that, by the way. You know, we'll have 12 or 13,000 in there tomorrow, but I just felt that with it being late and with the clash, and with the story of Crawler as well, Quigg said, look, and the other thing which is quite important, which I always tell people, is Quigg likes more warm-up time than Crawler. So if Crawler goes, they're going to want Quigg in like 15 minutes after. He likes a 45-minute warm-up with Gallagher. So all kinds of reasons, but I think it worked.
Live in Sky from 7.
Correct.
What's happened to the red button? Bring that man back.
Do you know why? Because not enough people are watching it.
Really?
Just being brutally honest. I mean, I know that you say, oh no, I was getting a lot of tweets about it, but it's the hardcore fact. Go back to, you know, it just wasn't doing the numbers to work with the cost. So, you know, I'd love it on the red button, but the crack is they put it on, and it was like it's not doing the numbers, so you just take it off. But now, you know, don't forget, we used to go on air at 8 o'clock with 2 fights. Now on Saturday night, you've got Tyrone Nurse against Chris Jenkins for the British light welterweight title, Sam Egginton against Glenn Foot for the British welterweight title. You've got Martin Murray, you've got Anthony Crawler against Darlis Perez and Scott Quigg. Then you've got Abraham against Stevens. So you've got a massive night of boxing. You've got over 5 hours of live boxing on Saturday night. 3 world title fights, 2 British title fights, a massive card.
Absolutely. Just announced your show for the 12th of September at the O2, Heavy Duty. Joshua Cornish for the Commonwealth title, vacant Commonwealth title. Talk about it?
Yeah. No, it's a good fight. I mean, you know, the Dylan White was a fight that we looked at for September 12th. He's coming back from an injury, so he'll actually box on that card as well. Joshua against Cornish will headline. One's 13-0, one's 21-0. It's a vacant Commonwealth title. It's his first major belt. A cracking fight. John Wayne Hibbert against Dave Ryan, a rematch. Can't believe both guys took it, actually, to be honest. Frank, can you just get a belt from Willie Lemon? Willie Lemon's got the belt. You know, so that you've got Boylan against Connor. You've got Tommy Martin, you've got Reece Bellotti, you've got Jake Paul and Ted Cheeseman making his debut. Got Dylan White on the card as well, and we'll be adding probably another title fight as well. So big show on September 12th. Joshua's becoming, his main event on his own now. So we expect to fill that, particularly that lower bowl, about 8,000 or 9,000, and move forward, try and win that fight, and then fight Dylan White for the British and Commonwealth title.
Obviously, you made no plans about your original plans to make this show a pay-per-view show, but just a result of obviously the Brook Rios thing not happening on that day.
I mean, look, you know, we are interested as well with Sky and putting a Fury Klitschko fight on Sky as well. And I just think if you're going to go in September and then you've got another one 6 weeks later, it's not going to work. You know, the numbers for the May 30th pay-per-view were good, but of course they were affected by Mayweather-Pacquiao 4 weeks before. So I don't think, you know, I saw someone say, oh, they're looking to do a pay-per-view show every 6 weeks. Well, it's been 8 weeks since the last one, and there's none scheduled for the next 8 weeks, so that's rubbish. But you know, potentially do a double header on October 24th with Sheffield and Dusseldorf could work, or just Brook on his own in October.
I had a look at some of the people attending tomorrow night's show, and 2 notable names I saw on that list. One was Mr. KELL Brook, and one was Mr. Amir who are both going to be at Manchester Arena tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll both be there, probably both on my row as well, so it should be interesting. I know that sometimes I can probably be a pain in the arse to these guys. I mean, when I sometimes listen to your interviews with Frampton and Khan, I think they probably think I'm a complete knob and just leave me alone. But just desperate to make these fights. I'm under pressure to make these fights, especially by the fans. Oh, when are you going to make this fight? I'm trying desperately hard. So I'm kind of like a pleading stage now, rather than going on the offensive. So tomorrow night might be a case of, lads, come here. Let's do 1 million buys. Can we have a chat next week, just behind closed doors, and try and iron this out and get it made? We'll see.
Should be interesting anyway. Okay, well listen, Wayne's about to start tomorrow night. High stakes.
High stakes, baby.
Definitely. I had something else to ask you, but I've forgotten what it is. Oh yeah, press conference on Monday for heavy duty. Can you confirm who will be there or won't be there?
Are you asking if Kelly Maloney will be there? So that's what you're getting at with the question.
I just saw
I don't know.
a Twitter.
They did a press conference to say that she was part of the team. So I think in our press conference we said that she was, and then she said, I'm not involved in this show. And, it doesn't matter. I thought the team would attend, but...
Okay. Just wanted some clarity. No problem.
All right, mate.
Eddie M, thanks for on Typhoon TV, and roll on high stakes.
Cheers, mate.